my mentor shared something with me today that really stick and get there in my mind that I cannot even forget. He told me something. He said, Jonathan, to get something you never had, you have to do something you've never done before. And I asked him, like, why do you tell me that? He was like, Jonathan, today, because I showed him my first video, and he was like, you started this journey, right? You just started, you decided actually to change your life. You decided to start practicing your speaking and your public speaking, your storytelling. And he says, I'm telling you this quote before because the person you were yesterday is not the person that you will become 3 years or 5 years from now. And I was like, why you tell me that? Like, what makes you say that? He says there are so many people that decide that they want to do something, but they stay just in that position without doing it and giving excuses over and over again and staying in the comfort zone, in the comfort of their houses, in the comfort of their rooms, or just staying in the couch, procrastinating and saying like, I'm gonna do it again tomorrow and again. And they live the first 6 months of their year the same way, repeating it over and over again until they die, and they just wonder why their life doesn't change. So most people stay in the position of like they decide to do something, but they never get the discipline to just go ahead and do whatever they decided they want to do. But for you, Jonathan, you decide to put action, and that is one thing that most people don't actually do. They just say, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, but they just stay in that position all over and over again. And when you ask them like, why don't you do that, why didn't you do what you say you're gonna do, and they just give you random excuses that I don't have time and I don't have strength, I'm so tired, I'm so lazy. And they say like the notion about time is that it's everybody doesn't have really time to do whatever they want to do, but it's a matter of priority. If you prioritize something that you want to do, and if it really matters to you, you will find a time to do it no matter what. For instance, this video right now, I've been having a really long day, and we had a conversation. So he told me what I gotta do, what I have to improve, but I rather after that I have to go to somewhere, meet up with some family members, talk and having a conversation on certain things. But again, I was like, I'm so tired and I want to just go rest. I will do it maybe tomorrow. But since I already scheduled, I was like, I'm gonna shoot this video, I'm gonna record this before I'm going to bed. So I just say, okay, it doesn't matter. Let me just go set up my place and try to record and share with you. So the lesson that I've really learned, if you really want to put yourself into something, because he says that the first thing for you to change your life, to change your career, to change whatever you want to do in life, is to decide to do the thing. And it's not only that, when you decide to do the thing, you remain with two more things. It's now being consistent into doing those things and being patient to see the result. But most people, they stay in that state of just deciding, planning, doing it over and over again, but without putting into action. So that's actually the hardest part. The hardest part is to start your plan, start going to your goal, starting that's career that you want in, starting that hobby. Let's say like you want to start playing guitar, right? So you just say, oh, I want to start learning how to play guitar. I want to start out to learn how to maybe swim or anything. I don't know why I say swim, but it's just come out over my head. So you will stay in that stage over and over again if you don't just take the initiative and decide actually to put that into action. And when actually you be confident enough to put the action into it, now you remain with that two part, being consistent and then trying and being patient. And consistency depends on someone or another. It's not just about all like people say outside, like being consistent. It doesn't matter. Let's say you will not be consistent if you don't have a goal. You're not gonna be consistent if you don't have where to go. So if you know where to go, you have a goal, and like you start somewhere and this is where you wanna go, then enjoy the process, then enjoy the journey, then enjoy the moment, to giving yourself a chance of being patient enough that I'm starting today and I'm gonna commit myself to it, and I'm gonna be so patient enough to get to the point where I wanna be. For instance, with this channel, I said I will just record. I'm not doing this, like I said in the first video, like to be famous or to just randomly share my life. I'm doing this because I have a goal. And my goal, like I say, is to be a public speaker, a storyteller, and a successful entrepreneur. And by doing this, I'm putting myself out there, recording all my journey and talking about what I am passionate about. I am passionate about business. I'm passionate about working out, playing golf. So just journaling my life and then bringing it here so we can share together and have this meaningful life, from mindset, personal development, all the things combined to just help each other to grow. We're living in a time where it's so easy to do nothing. We have all the tools, everything, social media that really allow us to not doing anything, staying there in our comfort zone, in the comfort of our room, in the comfort of our couch. So just typing on your phone, getting on social media, doing nothing, and by the time you realize that your time has been already wasted, so it's maybe too late. That's why let's create a system that we say, okay, I'm starting something, I'm starting maybe in a hobby, I'm starting to learn something that will really be beneficial for myself, for my future, for my life. And when I'm talking about future, don't be so focused into the future and forgetting to live the present, because the present, your present today, is what qualify the person that you're going to become tomorrow. If tomorrow you want to become a successful entrepreneur, if tomorrow you want to become a successful business person, you want to become a soccer player, football player, you want to be whatever you want to be, basketball player, anything that you want to be in life, it's starting today. So you just don't project the person that you become in the future, but you start that person today by taking the decision, putting that into action, being consistent and patient enough to put that work to bring you to that person that you want to become in the future. And enjoy the moment. Sometimes it gets too hard, sometimes it gets too complicated, sometimes it's not really the way you want it to be, but it just requires that moment, it just requires that time, it just requires that strength that you put into yourself and saying, like, if I don't do this, there's nobody that is gonna do it for me. So to just get into the lesson that I want to share today is, so you starting something is good, but be also able to be consistent and patient enough to see the result that you want. And what get most of us is we are not so patient enough to wait until the results coming in. We want the result to be so fast. We want everything to be so fast. Since we're living in the technology time where everything is being fast, when you go on internet, you type something instantly, you get it. When you go on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever social media you're using, you just get the result straight away. And our brain just get used to be faster and to get, that's instant gratification, that instant maybe answer or anything that we're seeking for or we're looking for, to the point we're not patient enough to wait and get where we want to go. So the lesson is, we got 3 lessons that we're going to learn today. It's starting. That's the really hardest part. But if you start, be consistent, because without consistency you will never get to where you want to be. And then be patient, because without patience you will not wait long enough to get the result that you want to have. So to get something that you never had, you have to do something that you never done before. That is because if you start, then be consistent and be patient to get to where you want to be. That's what I would like to share with you today. And so far, again, if I was able to really connect with you, if I was really able to talk to you in person, then let me know in the comment section below that, hey Jonathan, you really connected to me, you really talked to me, and I appreciate. And if you've seen that I have improved just a little bit, then let me know. Or if you feel like I haven't improved anything, I'm still there, because myself, I feel like I still have a long way to go, but I'm trying to get in, like, every day to work on it and change myself and improve myself into everything that I'm doing. So if you find it that you can notice it, and if you didn't notice anything, just let me know. And if there is something that you see I misspelled, if I didn't pronounce a word correctly, just let me know. Like I said, I'm working on my English too, right? I am learning, trying to be consistent on it too, which is a bit complicated, because you just talk to different people that have a Hispanic accent, you have people that have Texan accent, and then you go there, you meet somebody that is from Jeffersonville, somebody from Kentucky, that somebody from Louisiana, and then they have different accent. So you're trying to meet into the middle, and since being African, we don't really have those kind of differences, right? We have our own languages, we have our own things that we speak. First, there I speak French, right, and Lingala, which is my native language, but trying to adjust and get along with English at the same time, it's kind of challenging. But without challenge we cannot grow. We have to be challenged to get actually to that result that we want to be, because if everything is easy, everybody will do it. So the reason why most people don't get to where they want to go, because it's never been easy, and success is not for doesn't put you at ease. So basically what I'm saying is, just give me your feedback on how I am improving on my gestures, on my speaking, my lessons that I'm getting. And I'm telling you, for real, it's going pretty good since I am learning this, and I'm actually now enjoying this. I'm actually enjoying sharing with you all these things. I'm enjoying having this conversation with you. I'm enjoying having you in my life, because it means a lot to me, and I feel so good. I feel so good talking to you. I don't know where you are right now. I don't know what you're going through right now, but all I'm saying is, if I've started this, for real, you can do anything. We're living in a world when you can do literally anything that you want to do. It's only about you starting it, being consistent, and then be patient to see the result that you're looking for. That's the key to everything that you want to do. Start, be consistent, and then be patient. That you will get it there. So it doesn't matter what career, what skill, what thing you want to do. If you never start, you will never get it. Like, I learned, if you wait until you're good to start something, you will never start nothing. You can never wait. Just put that work into it, put it into action, and then you will see the result of what you've done, because you started it, you being consistent and patient, then you get to the result. So I see you. Peace. Love you.